Namaste, this is Vivekanand and this is a tutorial. Um, Google Sites provides lots of features, facilities and so on, um, but it also gives you, people are not aware of what it can do really. So uh, it allows you to do three things specifically. One is you can embed your Google Plus Hangouts easily onto your website. Number two, your Google Plus public shares can be embedded into your website. It has its own advantages. Your public share can be a time-stamped video of your own Hangout on air. Number three, you can have your own YouTube playlist embedded within your website. So Google Sites can help you tie together all these things in one place so that people can come to your website, look at your YouTube channel, subscribe there, and read through your Google Plus posts. The point with Google Plus posts is, as a Google Plus user, we all have lots of posts, and it's a stream. Lot of things happen, lot of posts, and the post that you posted yesterday is lost somewhere in that stream. So if you want to highlight one of the posts that you did and bring it in one place, if there are several of them, it makes sense to put them all in one place so that people go to your website and see all those posts that you think are important, relevant, timely, etc., etc. And it keeps your website dynamic, alive, and timestamps will make your YouTubes timely, relevant. So I have with me David today. David, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, a couple things. First of all, the advantage of the timestamp. Does Google do that themselves, or we still have to make a manual operation out of it?
We still need to do it ourselves, but um, Google Sites is a good place to embed several of your that's one of the reasons why today I'm going to show. I'm using my website as an example simply because I have quite a few timestamped videos already embedded there. So and that shows an example. And earlier, there is a tutorial on my YouTube channel which shows how to do the same thing with a Joomla website. So that's a different tutorial, but this tutorial is for Google Sites. Google Sites is something which you can have when you are a Google Apps for Work subscriber. And
I was going to say that's a thing you should emphasize, Vivek, and as if folks follow either one of us, know that we are really working together to develop the most SEO, semantic search optimized website that can possibly be developed. You and I did some HOAs, a couple of them last week, that that demonstrated that, and that's a very important point, because it's not a website, a traditional website anymore. It is something that Google's going to recognize if you do the right things that you're supposed to do, and I'm sure you're going to talk a lot about those today.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I want to emphasize to any small business owner that happens to see this tutorial is that it's a very inexpensive investment on our part to make these applications and Google Sites available to us and I'm not doing this commercial for Google. I am doing it because it's the right thing for me to do for my business. I've got a hosted website on Google's servers, and the cost to me, with all the other things I'm getting, is $5 a month. And it's a very important consideration, not just about the money part of it, but the technology that is built around it. And we're going to have as secure a website as possibly can be created, because the same technology securing our website is the same technology securing Google's websites, and so that's a comfortable feeling. So it's a very comfortable feeling. So let us learn how to use all these tools.
Yes, I would be doing a quick, not a quick one. I would be doing a screen share and would be showing you a few things. As I said, first thing I would show you is how to embed a Google Plus Hangout into your website. Second would be Google Plus Share. Third would be YouTube playlist. So, okay, let me start a screen share, and okay. So this is my Google Plus stream. The point I was making was Google Plus stream is very dynamic, and you do lots of posts, and things would get lost. See, as it is now, it says there are 83 new posts already. So all these things would just go away. They have gone down, down the stream. So unless you embed your post, which you think is important, on your website, it's going to get lost, and no one else will be able to see it, access it, unless they are really into your share. Anyway, I am here. Let me access my Google Plus site. I do that by clicking on this apps rack. I'm calling it apps rack. People have called it different names, but I'm going to call it apps rack because it contains all the, it's a rack which stores all your apps for easy access. So I'm clicking on that and clicking on sites. So this loads up the administrative screen for my site. So this is the site which is available to the public. There are quite a few other things. There is an intranet which is accessible to others who work for waketechnology.com. It's called as intranet. So this is the waketechnology.com site. So this is the administrative interface. As you can see, normal public won't be able to see the top row, which is the edit row. So I go to, first thing I would do normally is to take a backup. So to do that, I click this gear wheel, go to manage site. It brings up a screen which looks very similar to the previous one, but it is quite different. I take a copy this site, click on this button, create a backup. So what's the date today? It's 9th March 2015. I copy the site by that name, so it creates a backup of my entire site. So it will do that.
So that's the first thing that you do any day, or that's the first thing that you do if you're going to go in and do some work?
That's the first thing I would do anytime I'm doing any change to my website, so that when I do a change and if something goes wrong, I would be able to go back to the old state. So that's the whole idea. It's taking a little bit of time. I think it's because this is happening on Google's servers. So it may appear to be a bit slow, but it's actually happening on the Google servers, not actually happening on my computer as such. Anyway, so that's the backup. It says backup 9th March. That's the name I gave. So this is the backup that I just took. I don't need to do anything here. And in fact, I shouldn't do anything here. It's just showing me that the backup is done. So I click on that, go back. So that's the backup I took. So this is the live site. Okay. I need to first thing I would be doing, as I said, was embed a Google Plus Hangout. How do I do that? So I'm going to embed the Hangout that I'm doing, this tutorial itself, into one of the pages here. So let me do that. Let me create a new page saying live. I'd say create page. I'll give it name live. Create. If it is already there, for example, on your website, David, it's already there. You already have a tab called as live. Okay, so it's an empty page. I need to insert. I need to use this HTML box. It brings up that. On this tab, which is the tutorial that I'm doing now, I go to this link. This gives me the link for embedding the videos. I copy that. But embedding a video actually is a iframe. If it is an iframe, I cannot use a HTML box. I need to use a gadget. I need to use this gadget here, which says iframe. So I click on that, and then I give, I say select. I need to key in everything other than the, I actually need to pick up only the YouTube. Oh, sorry, I lost that.
the
Okay.
default pixels, the default display area width and height. Um, you can feel comfortable that those don't change at all from.
They can actually change. What I need to key in here is actually the YouTube URL, which I have keyed in now, and include a scroll bar. Yeah, this needs to be slightly different size, which is 560 by 315, as this one says here. 560 by 315.
Okay, now please explain again, Vivek, why you are using the YouTube URL versus the embed code.
And that's because the embed code already includes what this
Oh,
gadget already put. So it would put it twice, which will not work. So I just need the YouTube URL and plug it in here. So now if I say save, it will not show up just yet, um, because I need to. Okay. No, it will not appear in the menu either. It's not live is not a tab in the menu. So to do that, I need to do something else, which is edit site layout and click on this. Now add the page which I just created by doing that, add page live. Now that appears there. Now if I go to my website, it's not showing up. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, iframe HTTPS. Watch. Oh, no, still not. Uh,
I didn't see you actually put the code inside that white box.
oh, okay. Maybe it didn't accept the
Got that? There you go. No,
youtube.com. Wow. No, it's not. There is some change. Um, okay. Why?
yeah, try the embed code, see what happens.
No. Hmm. It normally shows up there. Frame width. Okay. So maybe I need https at youtube.com, then embed at maybe I need that. Let us see. Ah, there it is. So what was required, if I click that now, it will show what I am actually doing. So it's kind of, there is a delay, but it is going to be live. Okay, let me repeat what I just did. What I had to do was come to take the embed code, come here, key that whole, I copied the whole thing there, pasted the whole thing there, but I got rid of the iframe width, all of that up to the equal to sign and the code. Instead I put https colon, and then I need to get rid of the quotes and the rest of it. So this is essentially the, it should say https www.youtube.com/embed, and actually this part 9 LQ blah blah blah, that is the YouTube code. The mistake that I did earlier was I was saying uh, watch question mark v equal to that earlier. Now I'm saying embed slash that. So now it works. Navigational menu. What's the next item on the tutorial? Next item is
The
Google
stream
Plus. Google Plus public share.
publish
Okay.
area.
Now let me look at a public share. I want to highlight one of the public shares that I did. Which one shall I choose, David? Okay.
I invite everybody to Dreaming with Entrepreneurs. That's a good one.
But that's
What
shared
else?
privately. That will not work because it is shared privately.
Right.
Only thing that is shared publicly would work. Okay.
God is just a stepping stone. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to select this one, but before that, let me. I need to do little bit of work here. Okay. Let me create another page, or is there? Okay. Are there? Okay. Let me show you how the Google Plus. Uh, Google Plus shares would look like this. You have the timestamps there, and the video there, if there is a video. So that's how it would look. You can have lots of them. For example, this page has lots of them. And these are mobile friendly. For example, if this screen is resized, they would be rearranged. So there is no danger of the website being unfriendly to a mobile. Google actually is doing, and this is a very important message to whoever is designing or managing their website. If your website is not mobile friendly, after the end of, I think, April, Google is going to downgrade your ranking. So make sure that your website is mobile friendly. Okay, that's how Google Plus share would look like. Uh,
So you have to take each one of those shares and put them onto the page.
yes, I need to. Yes, I need to do.
That's a question.
Yes, you need to do that. Each of them. So that's exactly the point. When you have lots of shares, for example, I shared. Let me give you another example here. These are the public shares I did long time ago. These are the public shares I did long time ago. This particular one got quite a lot of responses, quite a lot of comments. So I want to highlight that in my stream, for example, or maybe even I want to refer to this again and say what Dr. Wayne Dyer said at a specific point, maybe share it again. If it is there lost in my own Google Plus stream, I won't be able to do that. But if it is embedded in my website, I can go to my website, look at my own website, and look at the share and
David Amerlin, one you want to update to the HOA that David did last week with me. I was looking at that one. That was from November of 2013.
Yeah, this was, yeah.
There's your friend Simon Sinek.
Seth
And
Godin.
Seth, man, Simon, Seth, and David. Ooh, you put me in some pretty good company there, Vivek.
Yes, I have. And the point is, these are all Google Plus shares. So let me show you how to do that on your Google Plus site. So where shall I put it? Let me put it under live, probably. Because this is
Well,
the
that'll be a
page with,
logical place for it, so you could put put a recent video there,
yeah,
and then put recent shares there.
yeah.
Okay.
So I need to go to the page, say edit that page. So the editing interface comes up. Embedding a Google Plus share is relatively very easy. All I need to do is say insert, and here there are lots of things. Google Plus, and it says Google Plus post. So all I need now is a link to a post, which I did before, and if I hit OK, that's the OK. What link should I put there? The link, I want to embed this there. So I would say, how do I do that? I come to the publicly shared Google Plus post. I need to look at the public shared post and take my cursor here where it says the date and time. Put my mouse cursor there, right click on it. That shows me the link. I need to copy the link address, go back to the gadget that I'm adding, and paste it here as plain text. So that should do it. There it is. So embedding a Google Plus post is really very easy. So that covers.
Let's share for a moment the value in somebody taking the time to do that. Google loves relevancy.
Yeah.
And the more current the information is, obviously, the more relevant it is. So Google looks for those kind of things.
Yes. And so that is, it is live now. It is visible on my website. This is the tutorial I'm doing. This is the Google Plus post that I just embedded within my website. So the next item on the tutorial is embedding your own YouTube playlist.
Can I stop you for a moment real quickly?
Yeah.
You just gave me an idea. You know how we have on my website that box at the top that says come back daily? There'll be some new information daily. I should make it a part of my daily procedure to create a new page every day, every other day, where I pick the best of the best kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we get people used to using that live button because, once again, that establishes the relevancy, helps to establish the relevancy of our site.
Yeah, the more people come to your website on a regular basis, Google will say, oh, all these people are coming to this specific website, so this is an important website in the eyes of the people, so we should rank it higher. So that gives you more authority. Uh, so
And
that's
here's something to think about too, and tell me if this makes sense, Vivek.
mhm.
Okay, is that your live page right there that we're looking at?
Yeah, no, that's my tutorial. This is the live page.
Okay. So if I created the page,
Mm-hmm.
took that, grabbed that URL,
Mm-hmm.
put it into my event stream,
Mm-hmm.
then that would help to drive traffic to this page because
Yes.
they would be looking at things, not just an event, not just a posting, but I
Mm.
could put up a video of the day kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would make it A, very relevant, and B, hopefully folks would go to my, because we all have folks going to our postings page every day.
Mm.
If I put a post in there, here's a link to today's live page,
Mm.
that would help generate traffic to the site.
Yeah, and that's one aspect. Um, the advantage of embedding a Google Plus post then is also to show that people are engaging with your posts. People are engaging with what you are doing on the social media. That's one aspect which I find quite a lot of sales marketing people miss. What they tend to do is okay, create a blog post, whatever, on their website, put a link to that on their Google Plus post, and share the Google Plus post, and they think their job is done. No, they are wrong. People interact with Google Plus post, but I have seen quite a lot of such people. I have read quite a lot of interesting blog posts and try to connect with the author, but they are either not there, they are not listening, they are not, I don't know. There's no response from the other end, which means if it is the salesman or marketer who is doing that, then they are missing a very important trick there, a very important aspect. I'm trying to communicate with them as a prospective client, but they are not responding, which is they are still in the broadcast mode, which is a bit sad, but that's one reality.
Vivek, can people comment on the post from this page?
Yes, that's exactly what I was showing you here. For example, let me go back to I'm not a marketer, so I don't get that many comments, or but this particular Google Plus post had lots of comments. So all these people who comment, all the comments are visible here. So if anyone goes to my website, looks at this page, clicks on that button, which is what I'm showing there, they can click on these buttons and click on this button there and add their own comment, or they can click on that button there and simply to like the video that is embedded there. Does that have I answered your question?
Yep. Thank you.
And so that's Google Plus Post embedded. Um, Let me show you an example of a YouTube playlist that is embedded. So this is a example of YouTube playlist that is embedded. So the tutorial that I'm doing now will be accessible automatically in this playlist that I'm showing you here. And this playlist gets automatically updated. I would not be required to do anything more than just create YouTubes with specific keywords in them, and this playlist automatically adds them and they get embedded here. So if you want to look at the contents of the playlist, so click on that button. It's taking a while to load it while I'm speaking here, but that's what this would show. There is a, it will show you the playlist, and then you would be able to even jump to a specific one if you want. There are lots of them, that's why it is taking a long time to load. But this is a way to embed a playlist. It is a iframe gadget. So on the Google Plus, sorry, on the YouTube, when you create a playlist, it gives you an embed code, and I have put that embed code here. So that's all I had to do. So that actually is the third item on the tutorial. I noticed that David, you do have lots of YouTube videos, but I don't think you have created the playlists as such.
You don't think, and I know. Well, it certainly would have been a lot better if I had created a playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I do get traffic to my video library.
Yeah.
I get 25 to 30 people a day that go there. If I could make it easier for them, that would have been better. Now, as we're moving forward on some things, I don't think I think it would be wasted time to create playlists, because I've got 800 videos out there that I would have to create, put into a playlist someplace.
No, I disagree. I disagree. It's actually, when you have lots of videos, that's exactly when the playlist becomes more important. If anyone has 10 videos on their YouTube channel, a playlist does not really make that much of a difference. Whereas if you have 800 YouTubes, as you are saying, David, it makes all the more sense for you to create a playlist of videos so that whoever visits your YouTube channel, they can see one of your videos and then say, oh, David has created a playlist of related videos, and that helps them to see your other videos. So
I'm gonna do a a trivia
I,
question on you now.
yeah, I would be. I think I had created a tutorial in the past how to create a YouTube playlist,
You did?
and people can revisit that, and I would work with you, David, to create a playlist for you and make it available so that
What's the most important playlist that you and I are creating literally as we speak?
yes.
What
Sorry?
is it? What is the most important playlist that I've ever created, and you and I are creating it as we speak?
I don't know. You.
I look at my digital video book as a playlist.
Uh, yes.
It's not in the true sense of creating a playlist. It's not conceptually. It's a playlist. It's not done as you would create a playlist, but that's all really it is. We're taking all of these videos and we're
Yeah.
categorizing them.
Yeah, but playlist, what I'm referring to is actually a playlist which is visible to the general public, um, which is publicly accessible. But the video book contains valuable material, and
Wow, then the table of contents to the
yeah,
book is going to be very, very critical, because that in effect is the playlist, and it tells you where to go to see the
yes.
video that
Well,
you want to see.
what can be done is uh, teaser information from your video book can be uh, you can have several of teaser materials from that, and create a playlist out of that, and make that playlist visible to the general public. That would be one way to
Market the
uh,
book.
market your book, David. I feel like a student trying to teach something new to the teacher.
No, I will disagree with you on that statement. You.
Because you are the marketer, and I'm telling you how to market.
But think about this for a moment. I mean, a lot of the things that you are talking about today in
Mm,
this tutorial are
mm,
really marketing concepts. They are
yeah,
not, they're not really. I mean, it takes technology to drive it,
mm,
but they are marketing concepts. You're
mm,
trying to make the user experience a better experience, and
yep,
that is the bottom line to marketing. How do
mm,
we get the customer, the prospects, to have a better experience with all the things that we do within our businesses?
mm.
So you are a better marketer than you think you are, Vivek.
Yes, a better student. Yes, agreed. So and you are a great teacher, because only a great teacher would agree, encourage, and uh, help a student, even when the student appears to excel the master. So
As you well know, I have to qualify that by telling folks to uh, do what I say, not as I do. I know all the things I'm supposed to do because it'll make it better.
but you are doing them. Not
Yes, I
yeah. You are doing.
I didn't start doing them until you and I formed a collaborative partnership.
Yes.
I I was not doing it until you showed me the importance of doing it. I knew
Yeah.
it should have been done. You're teaching me the how to do it. I
Yeah.
know the why. You're teaching me the how.
Yeah. And yeah, there is that aspect which I was referring to a couple of days ago about learning new things, and people sometimes it's a often people learn new things and then start thinking they know everything, which is when
You get into trouble.
yeah.
You're bound to get into trouble.
So here's a I'm just going to show you one slide where that concept is explained to a certain extent.
I have a feeling I've seen this slide before.
This is yeah.
Mount Stupid? Where's Mount Stupid?
This is known as a Dunning-Kruger effect. This is a concept which got a Nobel Prize for psychology in 2000. This on this vertical axis, what you have is willingness to opine on a topic. Person's willingness to talk about a topic at length and show his or her expertise. The keyword there is show. And on this horizontal axis, it's the knowledge of the topic. These two people, they did a study. Their doctorate was based on this study. They did a study of people who learn things, they know things. What typically happens is people learn things, they go along this curve here. Very quickly they do that. With very little knowledge, they reach level of willingness to express an opinion on that topic, and that peak is known as Mount Stupid, because at that point they don't know much about the topic, but they still talk a lot about the topic. And then comes this aspect where that person that's why it's called as Mount Stupid. They're at the peak of that stupid mountain. Then they realize that they start learning a little bit more. They find that they are on a kind of slippery slope. They go sliding down the slope there, but all the while they are actually learning a lot more at this point. And that's the problem. That's where you learning a lot, but your confidence goes down rather than up. And that's where you reach the humility valley. You realize what you don't know, start learning it, and then after that you would find that okay, your confidence starts going up. Here there are a lot of things at work here. Quite a lot of salesmen are at this point. Quite a lot of people who know the technology actually are at this point. So you would find that someone who hardly knows anything talks a lot, and someone who actually knows a lot doesn't talk as much. So that's the problem. Often the unskilled are unaware of their level of skill.
Question.
Yeah.
As you come out of Humility Valley
Mm-hmm.
and you start climbing again,
Mm-hmm.
when you climb to the top of the second mount, is that called Mount Not So Stupid? Not as stupid? Well,
Yeah.
it better be called that. If not, you're going to slide down backward. You're going to go backwards.
Yeah. I think so. Uh, but often yeah, people who have they did these people did a study that they have a doctorate on that. This is just a gist of what they said. They also talked about are we destined? Is it our destiny to be ruled by people who are actually here on the Mount Stupid? Because they are the ones who talk confidently. They are the ones who seem to be the people who know everything, but they appear to be the people who know everything. So that's the problem. So that is Dunning-Kruger effect. So that actually brings me to this end of this tutorial. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a bonus. Maybe there is a lot to do, lot to discuss there. Lots of philosophy, lots of humility comes by knowing a lot of things, but that results in lack of confidence.
That would be a good discussion to get Zara involved in.
Yeah.
She would be a good one
Okay.
to add direction on that one.
Thank you, David, for your time and
One suggestion. I'm going to create some work for you. There's a lot of information in this tutorial. It lasted over an hour, so you're going to have to timestamp it and show people where to enter into the various topics of discussion.
Yeah.
And then post it on your live page.
Yeah.
With video.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, and I'm going to stop broadcasting now. Namaste, and as I always say, integrate, simplify life. Thank you.